Hey everybody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, Bloodier Moon. I'm thinking today might finally be the day that I don't kill anybody. God, I hope so. I pray today is that day. It would feel so good. That's the objective. Like, nothing else matters. If I can get through today and not have killed one of my YouTube members, I am going to be so thrilled. Let's see if we can make it happen. Let's find out where we're starting things off today. Possibly looking like we might be going after a boss early on in this one. I would definitely not mind going after the Berserk Mask here, although maybe keep it a little easier to start things off. Let's build up, you know. Let's not immediately go for the whole goddamn field-long touchdown, you know. Don't have to take the kickoff 100 yards. Let's establish good field position to start things here. Speaking of which, let's see what kind of team we want to maybe put together. I also was thinking about adding another... Well, I guess we already got quite a few cultists, don't we? AKA 2 that just happen to be right next to each other. Another Jester, though. Given we've got double death dice already approaching rank 3, that kind of stress healing I am definitely being reminded of the value of. I think that's wise. We also only have one Plague Doctor, though. You know what? ¿Por qué no los dos?
You will be laughing still at the end.
Give me the duo here. Let's welcome some more folks in. We've got Amara this time. Welcome to the team. And for our Plague Doctor here, Empress Rumboyd. Welcome to the squad, y'all. Thanks for the support on YouTube. Let's take them to the guild as well. Did manage to get a little extra cash thanks to that Antiquarian run to finish things off last time. Jester's going to go ahead and keep the Battle Ballad in the mix here. Been enjoying that kit for them. And tell you what, I think I just spotted a solid squad here in the form of these 4. Although, I don't like the Jester in rank 2 there. Let's maybe leave the Herbalist on the bench for the time being. Sorry, Bradley. I know we haven't really given you a lot of love so far. I do kind of want to do so, actually. You know what? Maybe we could get away with something like this. That seems okay. And then for rank 2 this time, we can maybe go with the Grave Robber. We haven't done a lot of Grave Robber love so far. Maybe Alexander needs to join this team. Yeah. That seems like it should be pretty effective. Safe enough. Which probably should not be my mentality here, but safe enough is safe enough, I think. Give me the dodge. Give me the... Yeah, we'll take the Solar Bracer here. We definitely are bringing the torches along these days. And, oh yeah, we do have the boost to healing skills for her off that, so that's pretty nice. She might be okay after all. I'll take the bonus damage on the melee here, too. Cool. Alright, we got the right stuff for her, right? Yeah, we get the lunge and the shadow fade. Give me the harvest with the battle ballad, good stuff. You might need a quick trip to the guild here, buddy. I think we want the withstand on you. And probably the hew as well. I'm thinking Solemnity's probably going to need to still be involved here, but let's go get his skills unlocked further real fast. Give me this one, give me this one. Nothing left in the blacksmith with this lot. Okay. That seems solid. Make that switch. And I like this team. Good stuff. Make sure we get the battlefield bandage in there. I don't think I have any way to prevent ambush on camp here. I don't even know if they have an ability like that I could unlock. I should get Let the Mask down. That's a good one to have, generally speaking. Gallows Humor is really solid, too. Yeah, we'll snag that. I probably ought to go ahead and just decrease the cost of this one more time, too, come to think of it.
Alone in the woods or tunnels, survival is the same.
Okay.
Prepare, persist, and overcome.
Good stuff. Getting the torches first these days, man. Sheesh. Couple of keys this time. Bring some herbs. Doing pretty well on that already, though. Alright, and then make sure we get that second stack of food, too. Yeah, we're probably going to need another Antiquarian run soon, but we'll worry about that in approximately 25 to 30 minutes when All of my money is gone and 3 more characters are dead.
Our land is remote and unneighbored. Every lost resource must be recovered.
We can do this, man. We can do this. We can get through an entire episode, not fill in another goddamn grave. This lot in particular, I refuse to let this party die. I'll kill 1,000 rabid gnashers before I let this company die. All right, buddy. Ooh, Alexander. Not a good return to form there, pal. So you're going to want to land those daggers in the faces of the enemy, not adjacent to them. They're not a warning shot. We've issued plenty of those. Although Leper, hello.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Reminding us of the force we've been losing from that character. My goodness. And then, hey, let's get a little stress healing in the mix here, too, huh? Well, we got the chance. She might need to give herself a little healing. I feel like I should stay on top of that as best I can through the early stages of this one. So yeah, let's do exactly that. Make sure that's not going to become a problem here. And then I think I can get away with a couple of solemnities before we take off from this one, too. I think I should get very greedy while we have the opportunities. Because we are not going to be getting that many. That has been made very clear. Although every now and then we do get fights like this that seem to go incredibly smoothly.
Destroyed.
Once more lulling me into that false sense of overconfidence.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Right, anyway. Looking to gather the 3 medicines this time. I gotta keep that in mind, too. Not the typical explorer I'm looking for. Ooh, but that's definitely what I'm looking for. Thank you very much for that. But yeah, we'll have to be a little more thorough this time around. Speaking of which, I might have wanted to consider bringing a few more torches along for that reason, but hopefully it works out. Good scout there. That's excellent. Let's see. Quest items from this one. Haven't found any yet. There's one. Oh boy, yeah, okay. It looks like they might be tucked away in the back corner there, but this does tell us that we don't need to worry about going through this hall. We can leave all these battles unattended, and we can just go down through this way and head out the... or head down to the southwest corner and see if that's one of our remaining quest locations. So really handy scout that time.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
I mean, she is a grave robber, and that's a grave, and she has a shovel, and I feel like I would just be doing her a great disservice not allowing her to fulfill her destiny there. Let's go ahead and knock this out. We got to keep in mind the inventory space is going to be very limited here too, so might want to consider an early camp for this one. Although I guess we do have 1 extra stack of food here, don't we? So that makes things a little better. All right. Another surprise attack. Very nice. Let's see. What is your most effective contribution here? I like your ability to get through the protection on the scratchers, so maybe we just let you pick a few faces. Oof. Let's see. You're 3 to 5 off that. I think I like getting the mark down there. And let's go ahead and withstand early. Make sure we get as much focus on him as we can. Welcome back, Leper. Thank you for being the damage sponge you are, buddy. Love you. Look at that. Load him up with the marks, please. He's enjoying it. Flagellant's taught him a thing or two. You appear to be going all in on the scratcher here, but I think that is probably for the best. Might also want to consider sneaking in a battlefield bandage there just to make any further heals that he attempts a little more effective. Got the bleed for this. I think we have her work on one of the artillery for now, especially one the Jester can help a little bit with.
Reeling, about to break.
Just a little stress off that, not too bad. That's definitely not what we wanted to see. I might want to consider a Shadow Fade there. And yeah, I think we let the bleed do the job on this one, so let's just go ahead and let him swing up front too. Not terrible. Oh boy, yeah. Definitely Shadow Fade territory now. I don't want more than one person getting that low.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Bleed will do it in rank 3. See you later. Set her up for a nice lunge up front, too. That should be good. Yeah, I think it's definitely battlefield bandage time. Let's not let that get too much worse. Man, loving this, though. The resiliency, baby.
Sedated.
Mm-hmm. And of course, still able to solemnity here, too, but holy cow, that's been unfortunate. All right. Let's see. I think we need to try to start stress healing again here, and she might even just be able to one-shot with this with a lunge, so maybe just do that. Maybe just do that. Maybe you should have just done that the whole time. Now we try to cheese this just a smidge. This absolutely seems like the kind of thing that we can walk out of here untouched from. Close to it, anyway. Gotta remember the limitless solemnities. Really got us with the warning on taking too long already? Come on now. This is a pretty expected pace here. There we go, Alexander. That's getting a little close to a return to form. Yes, indeed, team. And a harvest to finish him off. Oh, wait, now that's going to be... Ooh, that might be reinforcements. Uh-oh. Okay, okay. We got lucky.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Nice. Got some deeds out of that. Speaking of getting a little lucky here. There's our first medicine. I think I'm just going to go ahead and eat some food real fast. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. No need to go this way either. We're just heading straight down. No sweat. Do definitely need to go this way, although I'm kind of crossing my fingers we might get a really good scout down there too, but not really safe to bank on that. I haven't really paid attention, I guess. I mean, this is... Any question like this, I can't help but feel like I've probably asked 1,000 times by now, but I suspect that the Grave Robber does have a slightly higher scout chance inherently than the other characters. Same with the Bounty Hunter, and this is mostly just my assumptions at this point, but we know that we can buff the scouting chance with certain camping skills, which are exclusive to certain characters, but I don't know, is that just like one of the stats that I can see? No. Okay. But it might be one of those hidden things happening in the background. Anyway, neither here nor there, I guess.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Come what may. Let's make sure we're trying to keep this stress low again here. Nice. Yeah, this is pure stress healing territory, I think. Especially while he can't target the back rank. There you go. Man, we need to find that stress healing improvement for him as well. But man, Alexander, okay. Heard the call to action, clearly. Probably getting abused back there, yikes. I think we can still get away with a couple more solemnities through this one too. Although, well, this would be a lot. Well, no, we're gonna... Okay, I'll tell you what. The extreme cheese. I think it's time for it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We take out the stress damage completely. We bring these guys low, but not quite dead. Get them both prepped to be taken out whenever we need. And if I'm remembering right, so long as they both stay up,
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
we should be able to keep stress healing here, although of course that does run the risk of exactly that kind of thing happening, where we start spreading out maybe a little bit more than we're capable of healing any given round. But I think the odds are in our favor in that regard. Especially if Bradley's going to get involved like that. I feel like I should try to get her to at least like 50 or lower, and just cross my fingers that we don't have to deal with too many more crits from these guys. Sadly, don't really have any way to stun them. That would be pretty nice. Oh, I just realized that's gonna... Oh, damn it. Yeah, that was dumb. I mean, maybe we just call it here. Is what I'm now telling myself after having made one mistake that prohibits me from fully taking advantage of this and that. I don't know. That feels like them telling me I shouldn't do it.
The end breaches.
But when have I ever listened to them, you know? What have they ever done for me? Nothing but goddamn pain and misery. And some really cool moments of celebration and satisfaction. But we ignore those when we're talking in these terms. We only bring up what suits our argument. Obviously. Okay, we got a lot more food still, so I think I go ahead and eat that freely. Snag these. Don't really want to waste our last torch like this, but I guess it's not really a waste. And see what this has got. Nice. Ooh, we did get the scout. I don't know if it's going to be far enough. Yeah, just that room. Okay. Still nice, though. Alright, last torch is gone. Running low on just about everything, which I guess that's kind of working out.
For a task well performed.
Timing on that is pretty convenient. I feel like it's probably time to camp out now. Yeah.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, we'll start with some quarantine here. A little stress healing across the board. I like reflection for him as well. Probably try to hit her with maybe like a turn back time. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I like the accuracy bonus from Tiger's Eye on the leper, and then goddamn, that's an effective camp.
As the light gains purchase,
Hell yeah.
spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
Grab a torch here too. Okay, we're looking really, really good all of a sudden. Keep that capped out once we get through this hallway here. You know we're coming up on another room battle in just a minute. Oh boy, Amara. Struggling a bit early on. There's an ideal target there at least. Alright, buddy. You got yourself a cool plus 20 accuracy. I think you got this.
Back to the pit.
Excellent. Great finish, Alex. Okay. Time to stress heal for sure. We gotta withstand her solemnity in there at the end as well. No sweat. Now this one, we're gonna push to the limits here. I think we're gonna get this leper in tip top before we take off from this one. Reinforcements be damned. Yeah, she got a couple of picks to the face to say about it too. Beautiful. Again, one more solemnity. I'm feeling pretty great. Feeling A-okay with that, buddy. He is going to be topped off, isn't he? Damn. All right. Fantastic. Wow. Oh, turn order. Okay. Oh, that's a big bleed, though. Shoot. Yeah, I better just let it go, though. Well, they may not give me an option. I may just have to solemnity again. Oh, just twist my arm. Yeah, probably just do that. Sweet.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We'll hit that torch here. We got this room battle, of course. Oh, even more stress. Crap. Alright, we know what to do, I guess. Come on, hit the harvest this time. Get us a little bleed in there, buddy. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, shoot. Okay. Oh, you did hit it. You did hit it. I can't be that mad. Let's see. Still going for you. This is a much worse start for us this time, sadly. Oh, especially... Okay, yeah, that's huge, actually. Very helpful dodge that time. I do think we go ahead and let him get marked early here. It's probably going to force us into another harvest, but that's okay. Oh boy, yeah, this is going much worse all of a sudden here. I think this makes sense. Oh, buddy! Oh, that hurts. Alright, we're concerned. We're officially concerned here. This is not the place we want to be with our squad right now. Oh boy, and we don't have the way to get to there, which means we're going to go ahead and at least save your ass for now. The Jester in the front is not completely incapable either, at least. I think this is still best. At least one stop to the stress damage there. That's fine. That's acceptable. All right, buddy, you still got that accuracy. Let's put it to use here. How's the hue damage looking? And I have to cap out. I think that's a better call. All right. Getting better, getting better. We can stab still here. Lunge might even... Oh, right, yeah, we had the lunge damage to almost certainly finish him off again, didn't we?
Decimated.
Excellent, okay. Let's put the leper in an unfortunate position again, but that might be fixed here. Excellent. All right, let's start healing. Go into recovery mode again, I think. That'll do it. All right, let's see. How do we deal with you now? I guess we keep doing this. I suppose eventually she'll be making her way to the front here. If she keeps doing that, that's fine by me. Please and thank you. Try to get you back down to that 50-40 range again. That's fine, I guess. And, yep, still want to do that. He's feeling pretty good now. Okay. Perfect.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Even with the crit, that's fine by me, man. That's an ideal outcome. See if we can get rid of at least one of these corpses here, and then we'll keep healing. Wow. Even in a fight that we're a little concerned about, things are starting to look pretty good now. Cause for optimism, baby.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We could use the food there too, and then hopefully we do have... Nope. Ah, damn, dude. That means both of these last medicines are right at the tail end there in the bottom corner, huh? Which unfortunately could also yield a couple more rune battles, so let's hope for the best there, I guess. That is all of our torches done for. We got one last shovel, so hopefully only one of those kinds of obstructions as well. Was absolutely expecting that right on cue there. Good trap dodge. I don't have to worry about that one, if you insist.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, please, just some kindness again. Thank you very much. Alright, we'll do that, I think.
Only the first
I'll probably that.
Now it must be carried home.
Okay. And then maybe just a quick hallway medicine, too. Maybe just go ahead and throw it right there. We got plenty of food, at least. In the darkness once more. Alright. Just some wolves. Not too bad. We can handle that. That didn't make me lean forward in my chair, admittedly. I'm taking them seriously. That's what I promised you from the start of the day, man. I ain't letting nothing go to chance that I don't have to. And I think I need to be doing more shadow fades with her, actually. That is setting up some big hits. Alright, shouldn't have to worry too much about stress from this group either. Hugh is very greedy. Let's not worry about that. Ah. Alright, we got to expect a couple dodges out of these doggos, I guess. And might as well put that to use. Get it. Alright, sets up a pretty good harvest there, too. We'll just expect their full gamut before we get to do much. More up front, please. Please, right there, right there. That's the one you want. Oh, yikes. That was our last bandage, too. Radley's going to need to take care of themselves real quick here. That's going to be a bandage, no doubt. Chances there are good. One down. This will be 2 down off the bleed. Probably chop up front, which means I think I can get away with this. Just in case they are able to sneak in the stress for the heart attack. Okay, not quite. That's alright. She knows she's got to heal up back there. Big received buff too, okay. There's only 2 hits coming. Lead's got him down there. Oh, if only we had the self-heal. I think we can keep doing that as well, even though she's almost certainly going to be committed after this run, but we might as well keep playing it safe, I guess. We're going to probably go ahead and go shop there again. Actually, this is a Hugh. Well, I guess it depends on her damage. In fact, yeah, let's just do that. Should have it here.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yikes. Okay. No crit. Cool, man. Right on. Now we see 3 dodges followed by another crit and then a dead jester, right? Oh, no, it's Baer optimal. I was very close. Thank goodness. Get me out of here.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'm doing my best, buddy. I'm fucking trying. Hey, there we go. Okay.
Waiting to be spent.
Not too shabby. Everyone's alive! Hooray!
These medicines will prevent the outbreak of epidemic at our struggling hamlet.
We're doing it! We got some heirlooms out of that, a little experience across the board. Daredevil for the grave robber there, and then Tough for Bradley. Not too shabby, dude.
The preponderance
Hey.
of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect.
All right.
Study of suffering.
We got a free treatment ward. Let's see if there's a really bad negative quirk that I need to get rid of on someone. Maybe something locked in from way back when. Ashen on the plague dock. That seems wise. Let's do this. And lock in Slugger. Nice. Might be able to unlock another slot in the medical ward. We can.
The front line
And
of
this.
this war is not in the dungeon,
Nice.
but rather inside the mind.
That's pretty awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get Skull cured of that lethargy, please. Big help this week. And we got the vertigo, the rabies, and man-at-arms with these. And yeah, let's get rid of, I'd say probably the hemophilia first. Now for the other quirks. Well, there's probably better options. But, I don't think I need to sweat this too much. But this is a pretty rare opportunity, I guess. So making the most of it makes sense to me, especially to get rid of some stuff that's maybe been sealed in like this. Nothing's as bad as that Ashen, but there is another Ashen right there, I guess. I also kind of like locking in quick reflexes on reverse. So let's do that. Alright, good stuff. Where are we headed? Maybe it could be a courtyard day. I've been giving this some thought, certainly. Although I do want to make sure I'm bringing in some high-level folks for that. I think we can manage to put a team together with this group. Then again, I could go for a little bit more leveling up of the lower ranks. What if we did Ruins, Altars into Sonorous Prophet to finish the day? Then maybe we think about going for Courtyard next time. That seems right. Let's do that. So back to the Ruins we go to try to set up a decent team for the Prophet. I think Boogie makes sense to bring back in the mix this time. Let's go Infamous Dr. J. Keep the Grave Robber love coming. I think the Plague Doc makes sense for this one. And for a frontliner, I think we go ahead and do the Leper again. They're feeling all right here. We got the Strays. Nice. Love a named team. Bradley, go ahead and commit to the Cloister here. Dynamite apparently really enjoying their time in the Transept. Not a lot of other stress healing to worry about, which feels pretty fantastic. Actually making some really good progress this time around. I'm feeling good about that. We got ourselves a couple of blacksmith upgrades here. Guild for this lot real fast, just to be sure. I think we're feeling up pretty okay about all that. Not a lot of crazy upgrades this time. I'll take the Throne Dagger, that. I'm going to chop for the accuracy, a little bit more effectiveness off of that one. There you go. Looking good. Let's do it, Strays. Knee his head. Let me get you Virtue Chance. Sure. Sounds fun. A little bit more life up front. So we got some blight skill chance for her. That's excellent. Do Solar Bracer there too, and then we'll go with the Dodge Cloak and then the Dodge. Or no, we'll do the Health Stone on her. Yeah, sure, that works. Really go for some other basic trinkets, I guess, but I'm sure that'll work itself out eventually. Okay. I think we're looking pretty good here, man. Let's do it. Standard solid kit for the Plague Doc there with Empress Rumboid. And maybe I do want Toxin Trickery. I'm really liking this kit for her, though. I think we'll stick with this for now. Actually, let's get Poison Darts in the mix on this one instead of Thrown Dagger, maybe. I think that'll be a little more effective in this area. Yeah. And I'll get the Blight increase there, too. Actually, let's do it in place of Pick to the Face. I might want to keep the Thrown Dagger here. All right. Don't accidentally go Prophet. Let's go activate those altars. Food, torches, shovels, holy, keys. I already got an anti-venom. Good enough. Right? Nah, 2 of those. Okay. And the other food. Right. Sweet. All right, still not poor. Kind of. By a very loose definition.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Complete confidence in this team. As with all teams today, none of which will fall.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Nary a member shall see their grave this session. Thus saith the bear. You don't get to do shit, you hear me? You're going down immediately. Immediately. Giant Blight. 1 damage left. That's all you, buddy. And then we withstand early here. That's your ticket. No stress healing on the squad this time, so it's even more imperative we get the focus on the leper early. And if at all possible, I'm going to want to let the leper just turn into a tanking self-healing machine. Let the damage from the others, especially the damage over time potential here, just take care of the mobs for us as much as possible. Especially if the Vestal can just go ahead and keep them topped off that whole time too. Of course, we got the Solemnity on the way, but we might need a little bit more help than that. Can also go for stuns here. And the Torchlight. Man, yeah, okay. The absence of the stress healing for this team very much made up for with other advantages.
A death by inches.
Hell yeah. A little bit more. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to be stalling things, I don't think, here, but I do not mind any additional opportunity for 1 or 2 solemnities at the tail end.
Vigor is restored.
Especially when he does that. Hell yeah. Ooh, you're not going to give me 1 more, are you? That'd be way too generous. Nah.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
All right, cool. Strong start, though. Very encouraging start there. Okay. Keep the I was gonna say keep the quest coming. Obviously, keep the quest coming, but also keep the scouts coming. Keep us from having to wander off too much for these altars. Light in the back. Ooh, I'm very glad we unlocked the double stun from the Plague Doc here too. This should be very nice. That's it. Okay. Pure damage on the Madman now, who is actually fairly likely to not be able to get an action off this time either. Already got the Blight taking out the Courtier. Hell yeah, dude. More targets on the Leopard. Didn't get the taunt off this time, but I was hoping maybe we could get the 1-shot. But there we go. Another dodge from the Grave Robber.
Slowly, gently.
Ah, damn.
This is how a life is taken.
Have the speed for it there. Just a little horror. That's not too bad. Blight will finish him off. I think I'm going to go ahead and let him do 1 extra action here. In the interest of taking out the Bone Defender so I can start getting Solemnity and then maybe just try to get the stun there. Although I guess I could just do this too.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, this guy's actions aren't all that important for the remainder of the fight here, so you do your thing, buddy.
The wounds of war can be healed. never hidden.
Oh, yeah. Pretty negligible there. All right, man. Yet another very clean performance from this team. Yeah, back to the ruins, I guess, is maybe something that can contribute to a sense of safety a little bit more, too, can it? A team like this in a dungeon like that, very little reason to be worried. They've got this handled, buddy. Maybe even more solemnity from this one, but we won't push for it. Max HP, though. Sheesh. That'll work. Oh, yeah. We got it. We got it for sure. Thank you. 1 bar of stress up front. Gorgeous.
Maintain the offensive.
I definitely don't mind a bonus shovel either. Nice. Okay, and the scout. Okay. Quest location this way. Got the full scout up to the top there, which means we're saving a ton of time through this hall. Don't even need to take the combat. No, thank you. We'll do this. Good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and purify the altar, clear out a little inventory space while we're at it, and then we're backing the hell up, dude. No reason to dilly-dally. We just pray, I guess, that it's not gonna be tucked away at the tail end again. Although, oh wait, no, yeah, one more quest location there already. Huge. Surprise attack, yet again. Let's go. Light time. I think we can probably get away with just the stun from the Vestal here, or at least attempt that. Especially if it's the 3 damage. If it's the 2 and just the stun, we might have to do one more thing there just to ensure that we don't have to worry about stress being added on. This guy's already dead to Blight. That's pretty terrific. We haven't really been withstanding, but I haven't really felt like I've needed it, especially with the Grave Robber's dodge chance up front. But these two, we don't really have any pressing concerns. Okay, well, there's that, I guess. Good, good, good. Let me think here. Not gonna be able to take care of your stress at all, so I guess we'll just go ahead and have you keep piling on the Blight here.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Gonna want to be going for the Torchlight again off the Vestal, and then, I mean, I feel like it might as well Solemnity. This guy's basically dead already. Why the hell not? Torchlight. Dead to Blight. Great fight. All right, all right, all right.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Clean, dude. Love it. And don't mind if I do. Let's clear out some more inventory space and refill it immediately.
Hacks laden with loot.
Excellent.
Often low on supplies.
All right, man. Another early altar potentially here. Let's see it. Also get the scout, hopefully. Yeah, I think she's got a pretty good chance, right? Nice. I guess I could be rolling the dice on the Plague Dog stress heals there, but meh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No. What did we say? What did we say was the objective? But Baer, we're for the content. I can be alone and I can hear people screaming for the content. Oh, God. We had one objective today, man, and I'm so close to making it happen. And I want it so very badly, and I think I can resist the urge, the siren song of the Shambler, in order to make that happen. Oh, this is not going to be doing me any favors, though. Shit. Okay. First proper test here. This is immediately making me very glad we didn't go Shambler. Because we'd be dealing with some meltdowns, no doubt. You got the double stun coming up on this one. Almost certainly going Poison Dart in the back here. Well, actually, we have the Blight damage to kill this guy if we hit him with the 1 damage, don't we? So let's maybe not worry about the stun here, especially because I might be able to get the single target off on her. Which also boosts our Torchlight back up, which is nice. How's the one-shot looking? Not very likely, so this might be the first of a few withstand situations. No dodge there either, unfortunately. She's a little low. I might want to be concerned about that. Blight makes sense again here. He's already dead, but we can, I think, guarantee the 2-turn timer on her as well, and then we get a little Blight stack on this guy. Okay. Yeah, there's only so much you can do to stop the cruel in situations like this, I guess. You're already dead for sure. Let me go ahead and try to stun up front. There we go. Let's feel him nice and bright.
Give them no quarter.
See what your one-shot odds are looking like there. Pretty good. Sets up the heal pretty effectively, at least. I think I do want to go for the heal on her, just to be a little safer. She's probably got the finishing move. Nice. Alrighty.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Could very well be camp time here, too, I guess. Yeah, we're about halfway. Might want to make our way up one more room. Although that does feel like welcoming the stress check on her. That does feel like something I would do. It's just guaranteed that that's going to happen. Man. Single digis for the leper stress. Excellent.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, top off the torchlight here and take our chances, I guess. Once more. Still, I mean, we might just find the altar in this hallway, too, I guess. We're a bunch of disgusting bugs. Ew. Yeah, how do you feel getting blighted, huh? Not so nice, is it? Ooh, yikes. I'm guessing we got a leopard chop potential here. I mean, I really should probably hew this. If ever there was a hew opportunity.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
That'd be it. And you got the kill. Just a little stress relief, right? No, none? You sure? I'll check that again. Here, one more shot. This one will work, right? There you go. You figured it out.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Yeah, why the hell not? Sweet. Top it off. Here we go. And probably camp time. Oh, for sure. Oh, boy, this could be bad news. Yep, this is bad news immediately. What did I say? Got the virtue chance on her, at least. Okay, come on now, Hero's Ring. Just kidding. Not quite yet. Okay. That's absolutely a blinding gas situation. And we'll try to get a blight stacked on the 4th rank and maybe double down on the stun from the hit from the Vestal here. Might be able to kill this one with a Judgment, too. That means we're going to need to withstand up front. Dead to the blight there. Nice. Yep, got to protect the grave robber here. She might also need to shadow fade this.
Inspiration and improvement.
Oh, yeah. Definitely need to shadow fade that. Oh, boy. Okay.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
They're doing their damnedest here. Ooh, that'll help. Okay, go boogie, go. We can get a blight going on this guy, which basically kills him. Although I think, honestly, oh, right, yeah, we're not going to be able to do the plague grenade there, which would have been the choice. He is pretty much cooked anyway. Oh, we got the Baer Optimal that time, though. Shit. Good dodge. Getting pretty lucky with those. Holy cow. Wow, nice. All right. Turn order, we're still kind of banking on for this, although not expecting it. Yeah, we're going to need this campfire to pull some big weight. Do it. Make sure. And we need a little bit of healing up there. That'll do. Still got the mark here, but either way. I think he's cooked. Nice.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
All right, rearrange. I think we'll camp first, and then we'll see what the results are of that before we use this thing.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship.
Good old quarantine, man. Love that one. Okay. I think we go ahead and Sanctuary here as well. We're looking for some Encourage for the Vestal if we can find it. Yes, indeed. And let the mask down, doesn't do a lot. The Cure is unnecessary here, if I remember right. No diseases on this crew. So we'll pilfer. Cool. Good enough.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
All right, Stress looking a lot better now, too. Nice. Keep that torchlight up. I think we're in business here. Oh, yeah, no scout that time, though, so we definitely need to go this way. Maybe just be sitting there. Or get scouted. Ooh, not bad. And there it is. Okay, you know what? I think we can probably just go ahead and do this now. We don't have a key. Let's just go get it. I don't think we're going to be finding a key, although... I don't want to double back. I'm too lazy to double back. That's the entire justification for just grabbing it now. Good enough. And then, of course, that's when the key immediately shows up in this curio. It's not going to do that, though. This game, what, me? Have that kind of situation arise? Just for a laugh? No, of course not. It's going to be books, which is also kind of funny. All right. Empty room?
As the light gains purchase,
excellent.
Spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Absolutely, sir. And that purpose is to slay the sonorous prophet.
Belongs to the light.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Daredevil Leopard, too. Nice.
The shuffling dead are silenced.
Okay.
We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
That's us in a pretty good position, man. Ooh, I do kind of want to get a highwayman, actually. I wonder if I could open up a slot here. How many deeds? Only got 10 deeds, sadly. Yeah, I don't think I have the resources, unfortunately, for that right now, so I'll hold off. Who's coming along for the sonorous prophet kill, though? I do really like the Plague Doctor for that. I think we'll probably bring her along this time. Yeah. Where'd she go? Empress Rumboyd. I think I like this Vestal still, too, actually. I mean, this might be a very similar team here. Let's see. We've got... Brandon is a great option for this. The hysterical blindness is unfortunate, but I still think this is a pretty good idea. And maybe a flagellant here, too? Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's do that. Get our skills and our trinkets sorted out real fast. Give her this shot again. I like this on you. I like this on you. We got the max HP, and then Flagellant's Hood along with the Dodge Cloak. Sweet. Okay. Check their skills, which I think is pretty much good to go. Damn, wow, this, yeah, we're ready. Let's do it. Well, quick Blacksmith Guild check, I guess, just to be sure. Definitely want them at their tip-top possible performance here, and yeah, very glad we did this. I absolutely needed to do that. My God, huge upgrades. In fact, tell you what, let's sell a couple of trinkets here maybe and really get them going. I don't think I care about Defender's Seal. I don't think I care about Blood Charm either, or really Camper's Helmet all that much. Yeah, we're gonna get the boosted heal here, the increased stun, then we get the blight bonus on her. Bada bing, bada boom. We can get in a more effective bleed on this one as well. Alright, there goes all the money. Hopefully we can handle the profit with that. Boom, boom. Full stack. Get 3 of those, a couple of these. Boom, boom, boom. Oh no, hold on. Boom, boom. Okay. All in. Let's do it. For glory. No deaths.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world.
Wouldn't be much different, I guess.
The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Do not love the layout to begin this one, though. Alright, it's gonna be a minute till we get there, I guess. But hey, it's not a bad find early. Do it. bonus damage up front, okay.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. Oh boy, that's not great either. Well, we're hoping for decent luck coming up, I guess. This is interesting. Wow, 50% damage buff. God damn. And don't have any herbs for that, so let's not worry about it. That is a tanky boy. More ways than one. That is the kind of thing that kind of makes me think we might not want to camp before the boss fight. So that is the kind of buff that I doubt I'll be able to replicate from any camp effects. I really appreciate this start. This will get us feeling good moving forward here. Let's see, we got the stun with the crush. We want to try to get her a little bit of healing done before we get out of this one, too. 12 to 20 damage off of the crush is crazy. Man. His retribution hits would be wild, too.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
We may want to try to let that see the boss fight here. That is pretty ridiculous.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Man, tell you what, I think we'll just go ahead and let fate dictate it for me. I'll head straight to this one, and if that's the boss fight, so be it. And if not, then we'll probably camp out before the actual boss down this way. But yeah, I'm pretty happy taking the 50% damage buff in there. That feels pretty terrific to me. You first. Once more, we're without a stress healer, so preventative measures rule the day again. He doesn't really need the 60 HP if nothing can touch him, huh? Holy shit. Let's see if the crush can finish the job in the back as well. For a greedy stun up front, get that torchlight going again.
Decimated.
Yes, indeed. Beautiful, dude. Wow. Man, it's weird to see a flagellant looking very fragile with 30 hit points. This man-at-arms is on another level right now. That's him cooked. I think we go for the stun up front again.
The light.
Excellent.
Promise of safety.
Yeah, man, fuck it. Just keep crushing, I guess.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, yeah, this is feeling like a W already. This is feeling like the kind of team that might want to try to push for the additional rewards from the profit fight. Which is how you know we're feeling good. Disarming all the traps, Boogie, let's go. Yeah, we don't even really need the camp anyway. Surprise attack after surprise attack as well. That has been really nice. Even without the bleed there, I think the little bit of damage contribution from that is worth it. That puts us basically a plague grenade away. I like the Fender here to lower the chances that the back line is suffering from too much of the stress there, too. And this damage should be pretty much meaningless. Good time to guard, okay. Yeah, do it.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Absolutely ended up being a difference maker. Sweet.
Precision and power.
Crit blade pretty much does him in. Excellent. We can go for the double stun here too, I think. This crit is pretty much going to guarantee it. Nice. Yeah, you know what? Let's just smash that dude too. Oh my god, this team is just... It's a walk in the park out here, man. Sheesh.
Eradicated.
Very nearly. Let out a hearty "Let's go, Brandon." Oh man, that's
Death by inches.
that's unfortunate, but also very funny. Hell yeah, Brandon. How about that? Kind of similar energy, isn't it?
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Poor Brandon, man. Can't even celebrate their own successes anymore without a bunch of people asking them questions. I genuinely have no idea what that phrase means, by the way. Like, I know of the context. I still don't know what the hell people mean when they say it, though. And I kind of hope never to find out. I think I might be better off. Hey, sweet. Easy peasy.
Back to the pit.
Alright, 5 HP? No, not quite, okay. They get the hysterical blindness attack. Ooh, beautiful. Yet another dodge. Holy cow. That's crazy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, no holy water, don't worry about that. We have a shovel, I guess, but he doesn't give a shit. Alright, man. Got a torch. Oh, wait, no, we're not even there yet. Which, are we out of torches? Holy cow, that's weird. Yet another 3-piece and yet another surprise attack. We'll go for the Vestal stun again back there, I think, but I also probably just want to crush that guy. Or gal, acolyte. We'll see what this does.
A singular strike.
That'll do. How's your one-shot looking here, buddy? Pretty close.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Jeez, yeah, we're barely giving them time to think, let alone act. Okay, okay. Somebody's angry. I get it. I'd be pretty pissed off, too, with these outcomes so far.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Maybe a top off from the Vestal here? Nope, okay. That's fine. I still don't think I need the blood, really.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'll keep it for now, though. We're probably headed to the courtyard soon, I guess.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
All right, man. To hell with it. See if this is the profit. Nah, just a bunch of spiders. Okay. We'll probably still use the campfire then, because we're going to be pretty low on torchlight by the time we get there. All right, those ones, yeah, let's kill them. Let's make sure they actually die. Oh my god, is this full control again?
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Nope.
Unforgiving.
Almost, but wow, yeah, the dodge will basically do it. Holy cow.
Executed with impunity.
Oh, this feels fantastic, man.
Another one falls.
This is the kind of day I needed.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Right, my bad. Thank you. That's a good call. Ooh, hell yeah. All the heirlooms there, too. Okay. Back down. Do unfortunately have to get through the room battle with the treasure there. But I think we'll double back in the hallway at that point, camp out. Do lose a little bit of that damage on the man-at-arms, obviously. Quite a bit of the damage on the man-at-arms, but probably worth it to make sure we're all in tip-top before the fight. Although, honestly, we are kind of already in tip-top. Even more so, in fact. Let's see what these leave us in, though. Don't overlook any combat, man. Things are going well now. But they won't always. Does keep serving us 3 pieces on a silver platter, though. I appreciate that. It's been very kind. I think we just go for damage there. Although I do gotta remember I can just crush. Go for the one-shot opportunity. Pretty much always. Oof. Oh, here it comes. Sneeze? No? Nothing? Okay. Nope, there it goes. It's gone. It just needed to see a crit. Yeah, camp for the stress at the very least. It's already a little higher than I'd like. Bye-bye. And ho-yo. Give me a nice big crush, buddy. How about that? I've seen some good ones. I want a real big one.
A momentary abatement.
Give me a... let's see, like a 15. You're being cheeky. All right.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I don't need the shovel. Well, I don't know. I don't need the shovel, actually. Hold on. I should probably go ahead and do that. Let's not risk it. Another fight right away. My God. My God. This has been very kind. I'm enjoying myself immensely in here. I think we got basically the same approach on this one. All the DOT on there again, and then one shot. Hell yeah. Mission accomplished. Holy shit. That was single enemy action round one. Maybe get lucky on the speed here. Hell yeah. Run right over that.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And yeah, I think just to make the space in the inventory too, we go ahead and just take the camp at this point.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Which I do kind of want to keep dodgy sheaths, so we'll do this. We don't need the shovel anymore, so we can go ahead and get rid of those guys. We'll do our sanctuary here. I like the maintain equipment and also tactics. Full party dodge and crit. Nice, there we go. Easy enough.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Shit. Okay. Oh well, might just eat the food at the end, I guess, for her. That's fine. And torchlight helps too. Maybe just use this, I guess, although... yeah.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay. Ideal. That'll work. Let's fight the Prophet.
The madman hides there, behind the pews, spouting his mindless drivel.
Okay. Let's do this shit. Start stacking some blight back there. He's quite susceptible to it after all. Along with the bleed. I'm pretty sure Defender there doesn't actually help us at all, so... might just start crushing. Let's just have to take the hit. Ooh, baby. Yeah, man, fuck it. So anyway, I started swinging. Yeah, we'll just keep her topped off as much as we can. That's a Defender, though. Yeah, that's definitely a Defender situation.
Impressive.
Watch them just play Grenade Rain of Sorrows this third blockade down, too. Hell of a start. There we go, guys. Okay. 16 DOT already. That is nearly death's door there. He has a stun on the Plague Doc, too, unfortunately. She's going to be defended, so... well, yeah, better just... get her a little bit more HP, I guess. Yeah, we got that protection for sure. He's going to take very little damage from that now. Awesome. Okay, perfect. We'll just change our defender target there. I'm pretty sure that reduces it just to... well, no, I guess we just had that argument, didn't I, of whether or not that would be the case. I think this makes sense, too. Yeah, we'll just let that go, I think, and have him crush the front one. Good dodge again, wow. Because we can get rid of that thing that allows us to crush him, and that should pretty much do it. Alright, she's... yep, that'll do. Got 2 opportunities to bring her off death's door, though. Once more being targeted here, unfortunately, but... that's okay. So, wait a minute. So I guess we just... change to... okay, like it... well, let's test it, I suppose. This is a good time as any to see if that actually was the case. We'll bring her off death's door that way. And then... maybe just Judgment this now to be able to crush next turn with him? Although he is pretty much dead to DOT anyway, I guess. Fuck it. I want at least 1 pew. And we'll see if this actually works the way I want it to. No, it does not. Okay, so I was correct in my assumption there.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
All right, she'll probably just go for the group heal here, which is fine. That's awesome. Thanks for that, man. Why haven't you been doing that more? A perfect target.
Death is patient. It will wait.
And then I think I can actually just Judgment again. That's a fine result there. Okay. Yeah, we got no worries about this. I can just go ahead and crush freely, too, here. But you know what? Let's get extra greedy. Because he's already dead anyway.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision.
That's fine.
The end approaches.
That's more than fine. That's beneficial. And we just defend her that again, and we can keep delaying things a little bit here, actually. Although I think he's just going to die in his next tick anyway, yeah. Well, either way. That'll do it. Job well done, team. Hell yeah. Maybe we can sneak at a crush in here and get a crit or not. Alright, that'll work.
Recognition were dubious at best.
Nice.
Death. They are ridiculous.
Very, very nice. A couple of trinkets here as well. We'll toss nothing. I'm happy with this loot. Cool. Great day. No one died! It's a miracle! And the focus ring. Hell yeah. Nice stack of cash there. Some big experience for the group. Okay. All of a sudden, Boogie up to level 3. Great day.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Week 22, another boss down. Thanks for watching another episode of Darkest Dungeon, Bloodier Moon. Please leave a like on the video if you're enjoying it. Thank you very much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.